I was 3 seconds from telling an old man on the dock to mind his own business. If I had, I'd be burying my best friend right now. It was a perfect, breezy Tuesday at Lake Lanier. The water was glass still, and my golden retriever, Cooper, was having the time of his life. 85 pounds of pure sunshine splashing through the shallow reeds, chasing down a faded yellow tennis ball. He came bounding out, shook the lake off his coat, and wagged his tail so hard his whole back half wiggled with it. That's when the old man fishing at the end of the pier dropped his rod. It hit the wooden planks with a sharp clatter. He shot up, both hands raised. Do not let that dog take another step. Grab his collar, right now, and hold him down. I froze. My first reaction was pure annoyance. You know the type. Grumpy, retired locals who act like they own the lake. I figured he was mad about Cooper splashing the base away. He's fine, man, I called back, rolling my eyes. He's not hurting anyone. The old man scrambled off that dock faster than a man his age had any business moving. I don't care about your dog splashing, kid. Hold him still. His face had gone completely white. He looked like he'd seen a ghost. He dropped to his knees in the wet sand, keeping his distance, pointing a shaking finger at Cooper's neck. Look at his throat, he gasped. Right under the jaw. Part the fur. Look close. I knelt down, confused, and ran my fingers through Cooper's wet coat. My heart stopped. Hidden under all that soggy fluff, the skin was angry, tight, swelling like a balloon. And right in the center, 2 small puncture marks, oozing a mix of clear fluid and dark blood. Cottonmouth, the old man whispered. Water moccasin. I watched it slide off that submerged log the second your boy grabbed his ball. That venom's heading straight for his heart. We have minutes, son. Literally minutes. Cooper, meanwhile, shoved his wet nose into my face, whining softly, dropping the tennis ball in my lap so I'd throw it again. That's the most heartbreaking thing about dogs. They just want to make you happy, even while they're dying from the inside out. My truck's up the hill, I said, panicking, hands shaking too hard to hold his collar steady. Too far, the old man snapped. My skiff's tied up right here. Get him in the boat, now. There's an emergency vet clinic right off the marina. We cut across the deep water, we shave off 20 minutes. I didn't stop to think. I scooped up 85 pounds of dead weight into my arms. Cooper let out a sharp, confused yelp as his swollen neck shifted, a sound that will haunt me forever. We tore across that lake at full throttle. The old man, Arthur, I'd learn later, stayed on the radio the whole way, yelling at the marina to have a golf cart waiting at the docks. When we hit the slip, a vet tech was already sprinting down the ramp. They hit Cooper with anti-venom less than 12 minutes after the bite. The vet came out 2 hours later, exhausted, and told me straight to my face. If Cooper had run up that hill to my truck instead, his heart would have given out before we ever reached the highway. He spent 4 days in the ICU, heavily medicated, shaved neck, drainage tube, the works, but he made it. I was 3 seconds from brushing off the one person who saved his life. Now, every single Saturday morning, Arthur, Cooper, and I sit on that same dock, drinking bad coffee and watching the water. Dogs don't complain when they're hurting. They just wag their tails and bring you the ball anyway. That's exactly why you listen to the people who do.